here in Hannibal, it's been amazing. People come talk to you, they want to help you, and that made me feel welcome in America. So it was quite amazing.
Joao Enrique Martins da Silva is a senior exercise science major from Brazil. He is a prominent leader on the men's soccer team and also serves as a residential advisor on campus. He discovered HLGU through his desire to play soccer at a collegiate level. Joao loves the community at Hannibal LaGrange and has shown to appreciate the loving people on campus. Although the area is quite different from what he's used to, Joao finds Hannibal to be a refreshing community for people to thrive in their faith. Join us for today's episode of Campus Conversations. I'm your host, Zach Anderson. Hello and welcome to Campus Conversations. I'm your host, Zach Anderson. Today I have with me Joao Enrique Martins da Silva, a soccer player on the HLGU team. Joao, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Dealing with the cold weather, but it's pretty good.
Can be kind of frustrating sometimes, yeah. All right, so I have a few questions for you today. First off, if you could just tell me a little bit like who you are and where you came from.
So I'm 24 right now. I lived in Brazil my whole life, and this is the first time that I went out of my country, and I went straight to HLGU. Mm-hmm. I'm an exercise science major, and I'm also doing a minor in business, and I'm also part of the men's soccer team.
All right, very nice. So if you could tell us what brought you here to HLGU, why you picked this school in Missouri over other schools.
So first, I was doing university back in Brazil, and I wasn't really happy with how the things go there and with my situation there. So me and my family, we talked about it, and at first it was never a thing for me to go to the U.S. I never had that dream. Always only as a tourist. But then I received the opportunity with playing soccer to come here to America, and to be honest, HLGU sounded like a great fit for me and for my family. Even being in a small city or a small place, and being a religious school at first, my family, we are religious, but we're not, I would say, really religious. But HLGU overall sounded like a great fit. Coach Lucas was amazing in his talks. We had a lot of talks, and he was one of the ones that made me come here, to be honest. And it's been a great experience overall.
I'd like you to tell us a little about your home country and how a town like Hannibal differs from that country.
So I come from a place, Brazil, São Paulo, that's as big as New York. We are about 12 million people in the city. So it's completely different change of pace. Brazil is a really hot place all year round, even when it's winter. So first, the weather. Second, for me, the food. I love the Brazilian food and everything, but I always struggle with American food. I think you guys do too much fried food.
Yeah.
But I liked it. Some foods I love it, but others sometimes it's quite different. It's quite hard to me. Sometimes I have to go to sub shop help me, or even then diner outside. But I like Hannibal because even though when I came here first, people said that Americans would be more shy or more on their own. But here in Hannibal, it's been amazing. People come talk to you, they want to help you, and that made me feel welcome in America. So it was quite amazing.
Yeah, very blessed to have that community on campus, huh?
Yes.
Next, I'm going to go into your sport a little bit. So how is playing soccer different here than in your home country of Brazil?
Wow. So soccer here it's not as famous as, let's say, football or basketball or even baseball. So you see less Americans overall. We've been playing more international players than Americans, but I think we're playing with the American mentality. We see a lot of intensity. A lot of people are really strong and really fast, and sometimes that's hard to adapt. Where in Brazil, everybody is overall more technical, and you have a little bit more space. So adapting to the pace of how soccer plays, it was pretty hard. But overall, I feel like soccer is really good here, and it's improving. This year we have the World Cup, so I feel like that's going to bring more attention to the sport, and I feel like the sky's the limit. The U.S. can become a potential World Cup winner in the future, so I feel like it's amazing.
You feel like it's more high intensity here or back home?
I feel like here is more high intensity. I feel like players overall are much taller and
Yeah.
way stronger, and so it's hard dealing with the pressure and everything. Even being a more technical player wise, I would say it's quite hard to deal with. So yeah.
Next up, we're going to go into your after grad plans. So, question is, what are your plans after graduation, and do you plan to stay in the States or to go back home?
So at first, I was planning to stay in America, but to be honest, I'm still trying to debate it with my family and debate it with my girlfriend at this point if I should come back or no, because we all know that staying here with a visa is kind of hard. So you have like it's a big process, but I wanna stay here for sure. But my plan is to stay here first, and if I don't find anything here, I would go back to Brazil and work there as a maybe as a strength and conditioning coach, or even as a soccer coach as well, or working more in this area in sports overall.
You want to stay in the area of soccer for sure?
I would love to stay in soccer, but I'm open to other sports. I love volleyball. I have a aunt that played for the national team, a Brazilian national team. She went to Olympics and everything, and I never liked volleyball. But when I got old, I got the opportunity to play it a little bit more before coming here to America, and I fell in love with the sport. I feel like it's amazing, and I feel like I could help in the area as well. My love is for soccer, 100%, but I'm open to other sports where I receive an opportunity.
All right, so next up, we're going to go into a little bit of residential life. So, obviously, you're a RA on campus, helping both Americans and international students. So, if you could tell us a little about your experience being an RA, that'd be great.
So I just turned into being an RA this semester, but it's been quite intense already. I had few students that already switched dorms. One's that left, sadly, he left us, but it's kind of hard dealing with being organized with overall classes, dealing with sports, and dealing with other students in a way that you have to give them more instructions and guide them, and like so it's hard, but I love it, and guiding others is always amazing. And I would say I have a hard time sometimes organizing myself, but I'm trying to do my best, and it's amazing. I would like to thank Ashley for the opportunity of doing that.
So, if I could ask you another question, real quick. So, what would you say is it like balancing school and work and sports? What do you think it's like that?
Oh, it's pretty hard, to be honest. At first, you're gonna be overwhelmed, 100%. But it's not a monster. You can face it. You just have to commit yourself to organizing yourself. That's the first thing, and be true to yourself. Sometimes you have a hard time. You can tell others. You can step back a little bit, but I feel like it's key for you to organize yourself so you don't get lost in all the mess, and then your grades are dropping, you're not doing your job well, your performance is dropping. So I feel like commitment and organizing, it's key for you to deal with the college experience as a athlete and then as a student.
That's a very good mentality to have. So, is there anything else you'd like to tell us about your international experience?
Well, I had an amazing experience this past 3 years that I've been there, that I've been here. It's been awesome. Everybody try and help you. They always talk to you. They always offering anything that you need. Let's say some last time I needed a ride, and they offered me, like, I was looking kind of for a ride, and nobody could take me because of this weather, and I don't have a car here. But it's always amazing. Miss Light been always amazing helping us. Clay always helped me through the years. Ashley as well. Student life, it's been amazing, and all the students as well. They always been open to us, and the staff from the school, the professors, to everybody. They've been amazing. So I would say hands down, it's an amazing experience.
All right, that's great. Well, thank you for having us on the show, Joao, and we'll see you next time on Campus Conversations.
Thank you.
Joao's story shows us that sometimes it's good to take risks in life. You never know what's going to happen next. Sometimes you just have to say yes. Coming to America wasn't originally in Joao's plans, but it gave him a caring community that has his back every step of the way. Thanks for tuning in to Campus Conversations. Until next time, I'm Zach Anderson.